Witches and Wizards!
Muggles and Squibs!
I am Ray.
And I'm Charlie.
And we just got back from Universal Studios Orlando, aka
Hogwarts.
Sorry about the air conditioning in this video. We are going through a heat wave in New Jersey. It has been 90 plus every day, which to some of y'all south of the equator, you're probably like, fuck you guys. But to everybody northward, this is hot for us. Usually it's like 80, 90, but it's not usually like 95 every day, so we're struggling.
And we tried to film without the air conditioning, but it wasn't good.
We got very cranky.
And sweaty. So, you're just gonna have to do it.
So, today we are doing a haul video of all the stuff that we bought.
Major haul!
Major haul! If you don't know what that reference is, go watch the Ouran High School Host Cut bloopers and educate yourselves. So, to start off, we are going to split everything into like 3 sections, and all of the times for when those sections begin will be posted down below, because some of you may just be here for the Honeydukes taste test, in which case, same. But we're not starting there. Section 1 is going to be just random bits and baubles, lots of pins, jewelry, just cool items that we bought. Section 2 is going to be clothing, the most expensive section, and Section 3, believe it or not, the second most expensive section, is going to be the Honeydukes taste test. So, Section 1!
All the other stuff.
So, the first thing I'm going to show you guys is actually one of the last things I bought, and that is the frickin' quaffle. I really could not. This is the box.
10 points if you get it through her head.
I really could not leave this there. I don't know why. Every time I went into the stores and I saw the quaffle, I was like, oh my god, I need that. Basically, all it is a foam ball. If you've ever played like dodgeball in school with like foam balls.
I thought it was pleather.
Oh no, it's foam.
It just looks like
It
leather.
looks like leather, and it has this really cool Hogwarts crest on it. Yeah. It's about as big as my head, which apparently is 8.5 inches!
Alright, I love mugs, and I had restrained myself from buying mugs until a couple of mine broke, and now I have a new one, which is the Marauders map. It is beautiful. It says I'm solemnly swear that I'm up to no good.
The next thing I have is a ball, so I'll go ahead and show that to you, because I'm in a ball-to-the-wall kind of mood. I saw this, and even stronger than the quaffle, I actually bought this before the quaffle, and had way less time to think about it. I bought the Remembrall. And it lights up red. I'm trying to make it dark so you guys can see that it's actually lighting up. But it's actually really cool. The button is really hidden around this band. So it's just one of these dots that are on the gold band. So I kind of like that, because then it's like you know like the secret code to light the Remembrall.
We bought a wand. And so I'm sure everyone knows when you go to Universal, you get to pick like whose wand do you want. And you can get an interactive wand where you can do like spells and things. And if you buy an interactive wand, which we did, you get a little map with all of the spells and all of the locations on Universal, so that's in there. And the big question is, whose wand did we get? So we got Tonks, because she's amazing, and her wand is beautiful. It has like this like point at the end. It's beautiful.
And it's an interactive wand!
And it's an interactive wand. But now it's really just a regular wand, because it's not like we have those things anymore.
Regular wand, regular wand. Okay.
So, yeah.
The next thing I bought was the Time Turner. This was one of the things that I knew going into this trip I was going to buy. Much like the wand, we knew we were going to buy a wand, we just didn't know which wand. I knew I was leaving with the Time Turner. And here it is in all its glory in its little display box. So it's a real working necklace and everything, and I love it. I'll put it on right now. But I knew I was gonna buy this. I knew I really wanted it, so I am Trez happy.
This is a little bit more of like a secret thing that you can do while you're at Universal, but there's an owl post where you can go and buy stamps and postcards, and you can write them on site at Universal, looking at Hogwarts in the distance, and you can send everyone letters. So we bought the postcards and we sent out a bunch. We sent one to our house, but we didn't get them yet. But the idea is that the address location of like that you'll get on the return stamp kind of thing, and like it'll have an official stamp that says like from Hogsmeade. And then you get to say that you have a letter from Hogsmeade.
Permission form to Hogsmeade. This is the next thing I bought. This was actually the cheapest thing I bought. It was only about $7. It's a Quibbler poster, and you can actually take off the specs if you wanted to and wear them. I'm not going to because I want to keep it intact, but it's really, really cool. It came in a protective plastic sheet, and there's nothing on the back.
So I bought a Time Turner keychain, which also does the spinny thing.
Ooh woo.
Ooh woo. Which I got, and I thought it was really cool. And I liked it because it's massive.
It's huge.
So it's gonna look great on my keys.
Like, compared to my actual time
size Time Turner, big boy.
That's a prop Time Turner right there. You can see that on camera.
Yeah. Like right now. Oh, now it's spinning properly.
Dear.
Oh, and then the other thing I bought is a Jurassic Park pin, which has a great dino eyeball on it, because I am obsessed with dinosaurs. That's all you need to know.
I went a little hard on the pins. I really couldn't resist. It was like the last store we went to was like just a pin stand, and I kind of went hard. So the first pin that I really, really wanted, had been looking at this all week, is the chocolate frog pin. It actually opens up and there's a little froggy boy. That's fucking cute. It was very expensive. All of the pins I bought were like $15, but well worth it. The only thing I don't like about this is that it doesn't really have like a fastener, so it doesn't really stay closed that well. But that's fine. The next one I got, my mom actually bought this for me. It's a Slytherin pin. It's really, really cute, glittery, and I love it. Then I got a pumpkin juice pin. As you will find out later in this video, pumpkin juice is my new high. And then I got a Wizard Wheezy's pin. The twins, after I reread the books going into this trip, and the twins have really been my ultimate favorite characters in the reread. I kind of go through phases with favorite Harry Potter characters, but currently it's been the Weasley twins, so I wanted to get some kind of pin for them, and this was the only one they had. And then the last thing I got is a Chudley Cannons Quidditch team pin. They only had 2 Quidditch team pins, and one of them just so happened to be the Chudley Cannons, which is the Weasley family, more specifically Ron's favorite Quidditch team pin. So now we are going to move into clothes. Fashion haul!
Runway!
Hey guys. So how you doing? So the first clothing item I purchased is the Gryffindor Quidditch sweater. These things are expensive, but they're really, really well made. They're super warm. I believe they are made out of wool, and they're made in Scotland, which is really, really cool. How many things do you own that were made in Scotland? This is the only thing I own that was made in Scotland.
I also got one. So I also bought Ron's Christmas sweaters knitted by Molly herself because I thought it was too adorable to leave there. They also had Harry's, Fred, and George's. But I went with Ron because I felt like that was like the classic Christmas sweater. And it's beautiful. It is this one is a silk and wool blend, and it is amazingly comfy. I also am obsessed with sweaters, so it should be no surprise that I'm the one that walked away with all of the sweaters. I can't wait until it's winter and this is actually like comfortable to wear.
The next thing I got was a cloak. We thought that as cosplayers, we are probably the one type of person that can justify spending over $100 on real Hogwarts robes. So we did it. Oh, God! Did you hear my throat? Now you may be wondering, Ray, you are a Slytherin. Why are you buying all this Gryffindor stuff? And it's because, like I said earlier in the video, I am cosplaying Ginny. I may also be cosplaying Harry, so I needed some Gryffindor stuff. So as much as it burns my soul and my little Draco Malfoy haircut to be in these Gryffindor robes, I'm doing it for my main bee.
I also bought a robe, and unlike Ray, I don't have to worry about like conflicting house problems because I'm a Gryffindor all the way, so it's fine.
Can I just interrupt you for a brief moment? News to the Wizarding world. There is a pocket in here for your wand. What the hell? That's so cool! Did you know that was there? Oh, so it's just me.
I was gonna get to it, but you...
I'm sorry.
So, as I was saying, they're really well made, they're relatively light, and they're very comfortable. And you can get them in a whole bunch of different sizes. Not only is there the wand pocket that Ray totally just freaked out about, but there are also pockets on the side, like a normal jacket.
This is so cool!
Which Ray also didn't know. I think that's it though in terms of pockets, yeah. And then you can look really snazzy with your robe. And like, I don't know, just watching people like walk around with this thing on, and like the sleeves are like bell sleeves. Like, it's just really cool, and you feel like a wizard. So worth it.
Okay, so now for the part that we have all been waiting for. The taste test. Now, there are some things sprinkled in here that we actually had at the parks, but kept the boxes that we're going to tell you guys about, and there are also stuff we will be trying for the first time, and I think the best way to kick this off is with a bottle of you-know-poo. Why are you worrying about you-know-who when you should be worrying about you-know-poo? I'm 99% sure these are just M&Ms without the M.
Yep.
But they're really good. They're quality M&Ms.
And we bought them for the container.
I bought a lot of candy because I wanted to keep the containers to put cute stuff in because I'm an organization freak. And I do think that getting candy is actually one of the best gifts that you can give people because they're really enjoyable candies. It's stuff that the characters actually interacted with and ate with. And they can keep these things forever. So a lot of the chocolate is some of the most pricey like stuff, like size per money that we bought.
Yeah.
But totally worth it. Cool.
I, on the other hand, didn't buy that much candy. However, I'm obsessed with potion bottles and things that look spooky.
Potion bottles.
So, I bought Felix Felicis in a bottle. Look at it. It's so cool.
Liquid luck.
It's so cool.
Ah, yes. The consistency of corn syrup. Yeah.
Mmm.
If you've ever had like Japanese ginger candies, exactly what it tastes like.
Spicy ginger candy. I really am about this. Not only is it super pretty, but it tastes great.
The next thing I got is the Melt in Your Mouth Glacial Snowflake. These are peppermint flavored snowflake melts.
I almost bought them, but then she bought them instead.
Oh, white chocolate.
Did you show them a snowflake?
Oh. They definitely melt in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. They're good. They're white chocolate and peppermint flavored.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like white chocolate or peppermint, there you go.
I also think that they are a really good transition into this next item. Peppermint toads! I ate these there. The second I bought them, I was like, I need them. And the reason why I say they're a good transition is because they taste exactly the same. So if you don't want doubles, I recommend getting the toads. They're really cute, but they are,
Milk chocolate.
they're dark chocolate.
Oh, dark chocolate.
I like dark chocolate better. So if you're a white chocolate person, the snowflakes are for you. But if you're just looking to taste every flavor, I would recommend getting the peppermint version of the Toads rather than the snowflakes. They're much better, and the box is really cute.
Alright, so back on my potion bottle thing, I got a love potion. And it's super adorable. And again, the mystery of these ingredients, the only hint that I have is honey and rose water, which sounds amazing. So I'm excited.
No.
Mm. It tastes like something I know I've had before.
You know poo?
I can't figure
That's
out.
a palate cleanser.
What?
It tastes like rose macarons. If you've ever been to a fancy macaron store and have tried a pink macaron, 90% sure it tasted like that.
Here's the thing. If you're getting this just because you want it to taste good, I wouldn't get it. If you're like me and you just want the really cute bottle, then it was worth it.
Worth it! The next thing that we are going to be trying is sherbet lemons.
Dumbledore's favorite candy.
I've heard really good things about these. So
I know they're good. I've had one already.
you did?
Yeah.
They taste like lemon heads, but not as sour.
And the container is super cute.
So, the next thing that we got in the park, did not bring home because I'm stupid and I forgot, is pumpkin juice. Everybody talks about the butterbeer at the Wizarding World, but the most underappreciated item there is the pumpkin juice. Oh my god, it is so good. Mind you, between the two of us, we drank around 10 butterbeers in the span of 4 days. But almost all of them frozen. The frozen butterbeer is definitely the best. Definitely have to try it. It's really good. But these pumpkin juices are so good. That first of all, this bottle is adorable. Second of all, they're basically glorified, amped up apple cider. And they taste like fall in a jar. So basically the ingredients is just apple juice, pumpkin puree, apricot puree, sugar, and natural flavors. It basically tastes like if you took fresh, real, farm-made apple cider, threw in a bunch of pumpkin spice, and like a little bit of sweetener, and just shook it in a bottle. That's what it tastes like. It's really, really refreshing. It's really, really good. I believe it's the same price as the butterbeer, but it is really, really
I chew a lot of gum and a lot of mints in my lifetime, probably once after every meal. So I bought Tongue Burners Tooth Splintering Strong Mints. If that's anything to go by, I feel like these are going to be the strongest mints I've ever had. So let's find out. The container's very strong because I can't open it. I will do it.
open it over the table so that it doesn't spill.
Whoa! They are super small. I don't know if y'all can see that. These are the smallest mints I've ever had.
These are literally the smallest mints I've ever seen.
They're like half a Tic Tac in size.
Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Those are some strong fucking mints.
That's easily the strongest mint I've ever had.
It tastes distinctively like dental floss, but I'm usually like a 2 Altoid person, 3 icebreaker mints. I'm good on 1.
You don't need to.
My whole palate is cleansed. I'm ready to go.
You know if you have too many mints in your mouth and you start to get that burning feeling? I feel like if you put 2.
The next thing we're trying is Fizzy Wizzies. Because we saw somebody with them and they looked really freaking cute. And I was like, I want that in my mouth.
Yeah.
What color do you want? Red?
Sure.
I'll take purple because I know it's gonna be grape and I love grape!
I hate grape.
Oh! Oh, very sour.
Well, it's not that bad. I take that back, it's very sour.
I'm a little disappointed because one of my favorite candies of all time is Zots. And they're basically hard candies with a hole in the middle that has this like foaming sour stuff. So it like foams in your mouth when you eat it. And I really hope that these have that in it, and they don't.
There's nothing fizzy about them.
No, and they're not really good.
It's just like sour hard candy.
The next thing we got is from Eternelli's. They're really, really cool, and Charlie is going to take that away and explain to you what they are.
Again, I love potion bottles. So, when I found out that there's like this really beautiful like fountain bar that was in Diagon Alley. You can buy a bottle of Gilly water, which is what bottled water is called in all of the Harry Potter of Universal worlds. So you buy a regular bottle of Gilly water, and then you can pick out from a bunch of different potion bottles. And this one, you can see there's a little bit of it left. It's green, and this one is red. And each of the potions have different titles, and they do different things. So this one that I bought was number 444, and it's the elixir to induce euphoria. And doesn't that sound lovely? And I believe it was pineapple and mint flavored. And then Ray bought fire protection potion number 208.
And it was strawberry and watermelon flavored, and it was really, really good. It tasted like not fizzy ramen, and it was delicious.
And basically what ends up happening is like you get your potion bottle and your Gilly water, and you crack it open and you pour it into your Gilly water, and then you shake it up, and you have this big water bottle full of like flavored water.
It's like Mio for wizards.
Yeah.
It was pretty good, definitely overpriced, and the flavors were not that great. There was like fruit punch, there was like blue Kool-Aid flavor basically.
Mm-hmm.
These two, and I think that was it.
Yeah.
Right? That was it. Yeah, so we wanted to go for the more unique ones, and they were alright. I hated the elixir of euphoria. It was really, really gross. But they're really, really sweet. You could probably be a little more chill than we were. We dumped the whole thing in. But I don't know. They're cool, and it was cool. It was cute, but it's very expensive.
Again, if you are obsessed with potion bottle looking things, it was 100% worth it. Taste-wise, the fire protection definitely, it was strawberry flavored and tasted a lot better than the euphoria one, which kind of had like that soapy flavor, you know, but it's fine. It was really cool. I'm here for the potion stuff.
This next thing, I am so excited to tell you guys about. I can't even handle it. This is a chocolate cauldron. Now there are two different types of cauldrons you can buy at Honeyduke's. One is a chocolate cauldron, which is what I have, and the other is a cauldron cake. However, there is an issue with cross-contamination with coconut in their cakes. So the chocolate cauldron does not have coconut, and my allergies said yes. I have no idea what's in this thing other than chocolate, but I bought this, I think, like the first day. I was like, I want it, I need it, so I done bought it, and it's worth it. But to get the whole flavor profile, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it in half to see what the hell is inside this thing. Maybe. Oh,
That's wizard strength.
oh, I think it's hollow. Yeah, it is. Lame! Lame! This is like every fat kid's worst nightmare. You buy this beautiful chocolate cauldron and it's hollow on the inside. The cauldron cakes would have cupcakes on the inside, but can't have them. So let's go ahead and try some. Here you go.
Thank you.
Some of the base. Oh, you didn't put it out far enough. Wow. It tastes like solid hot chocolate. Okay.
A lot of their candies and stuff is basic milk, like milk chocolate type stuff, but I have to say that their milk chocolate is good, so it's not like a horrible thing.
It's really good.
Can I have a green piece?
Yeah. The green on top is just green milk chocolate with marshmallows. It's really, really good. Oh no! While I was there, I also had a chocolate wand, which is the exact same chocolate recipe that they use in all of their chocolate, and it's really good. The chocolate wands are really cute too, and they're one of the cheaper chocolate items, so. I wanted to buy Narcissa's wand, but no!
I got my wife's wand. I'm the one that paid for it, I think.
You did.
I did, so I bought my wife's wand. That is...
The last thing we are trying is what every witch and wizard needs, and it is also arguably the most expensive chocolate product you can buy in the Wizarding World. Just for perspective, this entire chocolate cauldron that can feed a family of 5 is still cheaper than the chocolate frogs, but they are 100% worth it. And also, one thing that I do regret not buying is that they have glass versions of these. There's no frogs on the inside, it's just the tin, but it's made of glass. I wish I would have bought that because these are unfortunately made of cardboard, so they don't last that long, but shit happens.
But they're so pretty.
And because the Wizarding World treats you right, they're wrapped in plastic.
And they are big boys, these frogs.
I got Helga Hufflepuff!
I got Rowena Ravenclaw. Boom. Read aloud.
And the chocolate frogs are delicious. They are the exact same chocolate recipe as everything else. They're really, really thick.
He's a big frog.
Yeah, they're really, really good. I will say the one thing about the Wizarding World is that a lot of their chocolates and candies are really big, so you're actually getting a pretty decent bang for your buck. But with that said, this is like $11. Up to you if it's worth it. For us, it's totally worth it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video and hope that we showed you guys a little bit of the cool stuff that you can buy there and some stuff that you will probably be seeing in videos coming up.
There are other candies and things like that that we did not buy because we are not totally made out of money. So you can...
And we don't like licorice.
So when you go, maybe check out the things that we didn't buy and let us know what they taste like.
Lemon?